Alright guys, so I am back. I know I hadn't done a video in a while, but with COVID and just working so much, I be tired. So anyways, today I'm going to show you how to make some Parmesan and panko breadcrumb crusted chicken breasts. And we're going to do them thin. So I have 2 chicken breasts here. I got my knife. I have a meat cleaver. Some wax paper. This is some adobo seasoning. Not adobo, I'm sorry. This is chicken bouillon seasoning. You could buy it, the seasoning without it being cubed. I just put it in a smaller container. We're going to have some Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some lemon pepper, some cayenne, of course, panko Italian style breadcrumbs, and some Parmesan cheese, and 2 eggs. Alright, so let me get set up and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to the chicken. Alright, y'all, so one of the first things I'm going to do, we're going to cut our chicken up. I'm going to take my wax paper. And I'm going to cut me a strip like so. And then another strip to go on top. This is so we can flatten out the meat. Alright. So what I do is I just take the chicken breasts because they're kind of thick. And I just put my hand on top and kind of cut them down the center like that. All the way to the end. Alright. And then I'm just going to lay them down on my wax paper. Do the same thing with the other one. All right. All right, so I have that down on my wax paper. I'm gonna remove this. All right, can you see that all right? And I'm going to use this side. I just want to flatten the chicken out. So you get the idea. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll be right back to show you what you're pretty much got my chicken kind of flat. So I'm going to go ahead and season up my chicken. This is the chicken bouillon seasoning. Some lemon pepper. Then we have some garlic powder. Got some Italian seasoning. And if you don't have the Italian blend, you can just, if you have sweet basil, oregano, thyme, put that on there. Oh, and this, I grabbed the wrong thing, y'all. That was my turmeric. Let's see. I got some cayenne somewhere. You don't, if you don't like some of these seasonings, you don't have to add them. But I'm gonna use the cayenne for a little bit of heat. I had a small thing like that, a cayenne pepper, and I'm not sure what I did with it. Just gonna add a little bit of heat to it. See, I'm not putting much, but you know, in Louisiana we like spicy, so but I don't want this to be too spicy, so I'm gonna just flip these over and repeat the same thing on this side. And then let's see, chicken bouillon seasoning. And if y'all not sure what I'm talking about, I'll show you what I'm using. I just put it in a smaller container. It's basically, this is what I'm using. And the reason I put it in a smaller container, because I didn't have, that container is open, completely open. Thing is, I think this thing is like $5 or $6 at Walmart. You can get it at Walmart or any grocery store. So I got that. Do our garlic powder. Y'all, my dog, he always gotta come in here messing with me. And it's the lemon pepper. And honestly, the lemon flavor gives it, oh God, it's a real good flavor. So yeah. A little bit of cayenne. All right. So we're gonna just move this to the side and out the way, and then I'm gonna cut my fire on. And let my grease start heating up. So I'm gonna crack open 2 eggs, and I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of water, and beat that together. And that's just gonna be our little wash, our little egg wash. Oh shoot, and I forgot to tell y'all too, I do use flour with this recipe. We're gonna go from the flour to the egg wash to the panko breadcrumbs. So I gotta get another bowl. And I'm gonna just add some flour to the bowl. And then, I don't know if y'all could see. I don't know how I'm supposed to. Okay. So, Italian style breadcrumbs. And you could fix this with anything that you like on the side, but what I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do like a cheese sauce with some ravioli, and I'll show y'all that after while our fire is getting hot. So I'm gonna add this and kind of mix it in with your Parmesan cheese, and mix it in with your panko breadcrumbs. Yep, and that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So that's basically what we need for our chicken. Now, I'm doing a double thing here, so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do next. Because this is what I like to serve this with. This is chicken mozzarella. And all you're going to do is basically boil the noodles, but I'm going to make a sauce, a cream sauce with heavy whipping cream, sliced mushrooms, and I'm also going to add a little bit of Velveeta and also some of that Parmesan cheese. So my fire is getting hot right now. The grease is getting hot, so I'm going to put you on pause for a second and I'm going to get started on the sauce. Alright, so before we do the chicken, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. So I'm going to pour some extra virgin olive oil in this. Let me see what I topping. And I am cheating today. I ain't feel like cutting nothing up, so I went and bought some frozen seasoning, which you can use. I mean, you can even buy the ones already cut up in the, that's not in the frozen section, you know, the ones that's in the fresh produce section. And so I'm also gonna cut my water on to start boiling. All right, so we're gonna let this get a little hot first. There we go. That other bottle was, the top had broke. I wanted to use the rest of my olive oil. Olive oil is not freaking cheap. And you don't have to use the mushrooms if you don't want to. It's optional. I'm trying to get this grease hot. And I'm probably going to use, that's about a half a bag. You really don't need that much. Probably half of that would be fine. And then the mushrooms, I might go ahead and add that too. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to add the mushrooms if you don't like mushrooms. I know some people don't care for mushrooms, but I like them, especially in my red sauces. Like spaghetti, I like them in my spaghetti. So let me get the lid for that. And basically, you're just gonna cook it until your onions and stuff get cooked down. So once that gets cooked down, I'll come back and show you what else we're gonna do. And I normally serve it with asparagus, but I don't have any. So we're just gonna probably just eat that. And if I feel froggy later, I might make some broccoli to go with it. But I just want to put everything together. But I'm pretty sure everybody likes broccoli. But yeah, we got this going. So I'm gonna let that cook down. If you want to, you can also add some garlic after your seasoning cooks down, because you're just making like a cream sauce. All right, so I'll be back. I'm gonna check on this, to see if our grease is hot enough for our chicken. Nope. So anyways, let this cook down and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I did decide to go ahead and add some garlic to it. I did about 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I'm just gonna put this 1 cube in. That's Velveeta cheese. You can buy them, you know, the small packs. It comes individually. I think you get like 5 or 6 little blocks in there. It's already cut up. And they individually wrapped, which is what I love. I'm also gonna do a couple handfuls of some Parmesan cheese. You could buy 5 cheese Italian if you like. And then I'm gonna add the heavy whipping cream. This is about a cup of heavy whipping cream. And if I need to add more later, I will. right, I'm gonna just put the lid on this and let that melt down. But I am gonna hit it with a little bit of Tony's. Dang, I be putting stuff up. I don't know where I be putting it. And then I might add a little Italian seasoning to it too, and some parsley flakes. So some Tony's. A little bit of Italian seasoning. And some parsley flakes. And I'm gonna mix this up. And I'm gonna let that sit and melt for the cheese. And then we can move on to our chicken. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm gonna coat it well with my flour. Now this does get to be messy, but hey, the end result is worth it. All right, so I got my egg wash. Coat it in my egg wash. Let the excess drip off. Coat this in the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan. And then I'm gonna add this to my fire. And do the same thing with the next piece. Counterfeit to be messy. All right, so I got them frying, and I'll be back to show you what good. Now, you know, breadcrumbs tend to burn quicker than flour, so that's why I kind of tear the meat down a little bit, because I don't want it to brown too quick and burn. That way you don't have to cook it as long, as what I'm trying to say. Well, shit, some of my bread and came off, but it happens. So once I get ready to pull them out, I'll show you what they look like when they're done. All right, guys, I'm back. I just wanted you guys to see what the cheese sauce look like, the little cream sauce. So I'm gonna let it sit. I cut my fire off. I just cooked it until my cheese melted. It doesn't need any seasoning. I already tried it, so it's really good. So all I'm gonna do is let this sit, and it's gonna thicken up on its own. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm still frying my chicken, and I'm gonna take these and cook them to package directions for 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna strain them. All right, so this is the sauce. See, it's gotten a little thicker. You don't want it too thick, you don't want it too thin. And I keep calling these things raviolis. It's doggone tortellini. But you could buy the ravioli. The first time I did it with lobster and shrimp ravioli, and I found those at Target. So I just tossed them in here after I strain them, and hit them with some cold water to stop them from cooking and sticking together. And so what I'm gonna do, I put my chicken on the plate like so. And then I just scoop some of that sauce up along with some of the tortellini. Y'all, this is so good, I promise you. And it's quick, easy meal. And I did decide to go ahead and do a little bit of broccoli. Oh Lord, I got it in my frying pan. Oh jeez. And y'all, that's what it looks like. Very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my son a plate, and you could do some garlic bread, breadsticks, or anything like that that you like. All right, I'll see you guys next time.